Welcome back to another episode of the Canadian Watch Monkey, and today I'm going to be talking about some service issues, I guess you could say, that I had with my recently acquired Tissot Sideral with the Powermatic 80 movement. One thing I want to say, that if you're into watches, if you've got any kind of collection, invest in a Timegrapher. They're not terribly expensive, roughly around $250 Canadian, shipped from AliExpress or whatever. Highly recommended, because the watch seemed to be keeping decent time, but that does not mean that the watch is running well just because it keeps time. But anyways, I'll tell you the story here. Oh, before I forget, guys, you know what? If you could just take the time to please like and subscribe to my channel, it would mean the world to me. I'm not affiliated with anyone. I'm just a watch hobbyist, and I can learn from you guys too, for sure. And hopefully you can learn a little bit from me. But I would really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button. It helps a lot. I'm just over 2,000 subs now. I've been at this for about a year and a half, almost 2 years now. And again, I'm not doing this for money. Just kind of, it's something that I enjoy doing, and helping other watch enthusiasts out with honest reviews. Yeah, and most of the watches I review are personally owned by me. I've got quite a large collection now. But anyways, that's not what today is about. Today is about my service experience that I had. So I'm just going to reach back here on my desk. By the way, this is where I do my filming. I just use an iPhone, and it does fairly well. But anyway, so I sent my Tissot Sideral in. I brought it to Legaro Jewelers here in North Vancouver. No complaints with them. They were fantastic. So they took the watch in. They saw that, yeah, it's under warranty, not a problem. I know they sent it off to the main location where they do authorized service repairs, which is Time and Gold here in downtown Vancouver. So anyway, the watch is sent from Legaro's to them, and from them, if they can't find or repair the issues, they send it off, I think, to Toronto or something, where they have the major repair facility or whatever. But anyways, I'm not sure about that. But anyway, my watch was gone for about a month and a half. Finally, the watch is ready for pickup. So I thought, great, I'm going to get my watch back. So it comes back, lovely bag. I picked it up back from Legaro's. They returned the watch back in this nice service box. I'll show you that in a minute. And also, they included the readings that they got on the watch. So if you look here, I hope you guys can read that clearly. Just let me see if it's, there you go. All right, so they check it in multiple positions of that. Everything seems to be good. If you know what you're looking at there, they test the watch in different positions, and you can see that the variances were within spec. The beat rate and the amplitude are all good, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so according to when I get the watch back, this is what it should be running. And here they just, another receipt here showing that it was tested for waterproofness. Is that upside down? No, for waterproofness and so on. And yeah, but unfortunately, when I picked up the watch, the person that I was dealing with was not there. And I didn't have a chance to get an explanation to exactly what was done, if they replaced the movement, if they made any kind of adjustments and so on. Now, as far as I know, the Powermatic 80 is not easily serviced. If there's something wrong with the watch other than a regulation, the movement is swapped out for another. They're not a horribly expensive movement, but it's the way that it would be done, most likely. So anyway, I'm excited. I pick up my watch, and yeah, it comes in this nice box. I'll just open this for you too. Oh, there you go. And they give you another reissue of the warranty card. So it's just saying that it's got 2 years of warranty. So that's all good. I'm happy. I get home. Now, the average watch person probably doesn't own a Timegrapher, and they would think, okay, watch is fixed. Great, fantastic. I put it on the Timegrapher right away. And right at the end of the video here, you're going to see it on the Timegrapher, and it basically came back with the exact same issues that it left with. So I'm guessing that they didn't do anything, or they got a bunch of really bad batch of Powermatic 80 movements. But it's kind of disheartening, to say the least, after the watch was gone for a month and a half, just to have the watch come back running the same, with the same issues. And the issue is not the timekeeping. I haven't worn the watch long enough to see how accurate it is, if it's keeping time within, 5 minutes, 6 minutes a day. I have no idea. I never wore the watch long enough. But a simple check on the Timegrapher tells me right away that there is something not right with the watch. And so you're going to see the video in a second where you'll see that the beat rate is jumping up and down. The amplitude is high a little bit, but no big deal. And the beat error is off. It was 1 point something milliseconds, which is no good. So anyways, the watch still has issues. So unfortunately, as soon as I tested it on the Timegrapher, the next day I brought the watch back saying, hey, you guys, I don't know what you guys did, but the watch has the exact same issues. So please make sure that it's looked at properly this time. I'm going to be checking it on my Timegrapher. And actually, when I dropped the watch off the first time, I mentioned that I do have a Timegrapher and that I will check it. But I don't know, either they're not testing it right, or I'm not testing it right now. I know how to use a Timegrapher. I'm not a watch expert, but I know I have to look up the lift angle. On the Powermatic 80, it is 50 degrees of lift angle, and pretty much everything else is self-setting. So anyway, I'm going to flip the camera around now, and you can check and see the watch and how it's running. And the fluctuation of time, this is, mind you, only like a 2-minute video that you're going to see at the end here with the watch running, maybe not even. But you'll see that the beat rate is jumping up and down, and it should not be doing that. The line, you should just be seeing one crisp line across the screen. That's not the case. You're seeing multiple lines and all kind of snowflake. I guess they call it like snow or whatever. It's anyway. Yeah, I'm not happy with what has happened. I'm sure in the end they will look after me, but I just thought I'd share this with you, that if you're into watches, get yourself a Timegrapher. You really do need one. It makes a world of difference. All right, so here we go. We'll flip the camera around and you can see for yourselves. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, it means a lot. Thanks, guys. Okay, so here's my Tissot Sideral back from service. I don't think they really did much, but you'll see here that the beat error is 1.5 milliseconds for a brand new watch. That's kind of bad. You can see the beat rate is going to fluctuate. Right now it's good at -2, but you're going to see it'll move. It's so strange. I don't know why the watch is doing this, but anyway, you'll see. You can see the lift angle too is correct at 50. So you can see it went to +10 for -2, no reason. Okay, keep this in mind. And this is the only watch that I've got that does this. That's all over the place. So you can see the beat error is down to 0.1 milliseconds. So I'm just going to leave this a bit longer because I know it's going to change. Still holding steady at +10. And you know what? If it stays steady at +10, I wouldn't worry. Okay, so now it just went from +10 to -6. So please do not tell me that this is normal. Okay, so it's jumping all over the place. So that's the issue I've got with the watch.